Welcome to Tangling along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern that we're going to do. Let's open up the book and find a place for this one. Maybe down here. This is a grid tangle, so it could go either here or there. I kind of want to pop it in up here. Yeah, let's pop it in up here. So this is a grid tangle, so I am going to first of all draw up my string for this room here. There we go. And I'm going to make it into a grid. Don't make it too small. You might want to make it a tiny bit bigger than I am, because too small will be kind of difficult to work with. Make as many rows of grid that you want to. I think I'm going to kind of make it a tiny bit crazy and wonky here, but you want squares. There we go. So lots of squares, and you maybe want even more squares, and you do that. No problem. So I'm going to pick one square, and in this one I am going to make this rice corn shape like that. Jump one and do one again. Jump one and do it again. And we're going to make it in this chest pattern. So down here we're going to do it in this one. Jumping that one. Jumping that one. And the same here, so I would have that shape in this one, and so on and so on. Then I'm going to turn my book a tiny bit to the other side, and I'm going to make in the rest of these, just a second, I need to put my glove on here, in the other empty squares I am going to pop in the rice corn shape just in the opposite way. Taking one line at a time. This line. This line. And actually this little one over here. So there we go, and continue so you have this in all the squares that you have made. Now we go in and we are kind of finding one of these. It looks like a little flower, and I'm going in and making a line or a square around the petals here. So I find the square, and I'm kind of just going in here and drawing up the square that is there in the first place. It would be down there as well. Up here. Down. Do this in all your squares. And you can go in and color in. I'm gonna use my black here. You can color in either the outside square or the inside of the square. And I think I'm gonna go in here and just color in the inside. Of this one. So I could do the different here, so color the outside of the square. I'm just gonna do that so you can see the two different ways of coloring in this one. That's the two different ways that there is in the step out. I think you can do even more if you want to. So this down here, if I'm just gonna keep doing the chessboard, then that piece would be black. And then this would be the inside. So this down here would be black, and this here around this little piece over there would be black as well. So that is the pattern. There's nothing more to it, but I have the idea of putting in a little more lines here around the outer edge here. And again over here on the side. This way the line we have right here is kind of disappearing into the pattern, and it looks a little more difficult than it really is. And again down here. And here you could put in 2 more lines, so it looks like it's kind of going out to the sides instead. So I'm just dividing the rooms, and there we go. I kind of like that. So I'm going to take my white jelly roll. Why? Just because I can. Make sure it is working. Some people like to do that on a piece of paper. I like to do it on my hand. And I'm just going to aura the inside of these shapes here. Because it's really a drama tangle, and it's really dramatic when you have that much black on there. So the white will lift it a tiny bit and make it a little more interesting again. Because of the paper that is so dark here. If it was on white paper, the black would be amazing as it is. There we go. So that is the tangle for today. Let me take my graphite, and I think I'm just gonna I really don't know. Maybe I just need to I don't know. I'm just gonna give the ends here a tiny bit of graphite using my Tortillions to soften that out. And turning my book around and doing the same over here. Again, using my Tortillions to soften that out. There we go. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. And that actually turned out really neat. I like that one. So that was the tangle for today. It was this one right here. I think it was a nice one. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.